Originally, my take to this discussion was going to be a little hostile in nature. I was going to attack the subject from a us gamers are innocent and devs are the flute players standpoint. Obviously, I had provided support for my claims and was going to record it, but I did some late night pondering. I realized that beyond our menial back and forth of this is a Goon game, that's a Goon game, that realistically, any game can be a Goon game if you tried hard enough, and vice versa. Like Resident Evil, for example. Letty Dimitrescu is very covered in the original game, but if you want her to strut around in some lingerie, get the PC port and mod it in like the rest of us. At the same time, when you decide to play Marvel Rivals, no one asked you to get that skin, buddy. No one held a blick to your head and demanded you get the Mantis swimsuit bundle. You got that shit all by yourself, okay? It's easy to point the finger at the developers, the shareholders, right? But when a new skin gets released and the accountants at the office look at the margins, wonder how this company pulled itself out of bankruptcy, bro, what does that have to say about us? My name is Monster. I like to yap a lot about video games. If you rock with that, subscribe to see me yap about more. Today I'm just talking about how these Goon games are very prevalent and why we're the reasons why that is. What better way to start it off than to explain how we got here, mechanically. Take a look at this image. If you don't know who this is or what game she's from, I'm going to need your gaming license revoked. I'll tell you who it is, just know that the authorities are on their way. This is Lara Croft from our beloved OG gaming series Tomb Raider. Believe it or not, those pointy boobas and badassery of Lara were all the rage. She had all the young lads wanting to invest in the full series down the road. Pointy boobs, graphical limitations be had, the Tomb Raider series had a cult following who would happily follow the sexy Lara to any tomb she'd want to raid in the future. If that's anything to go by, let me introduce you to the point. If boys found this hot, you can only imagine how they must feel when looking at something like this. Or this. Through time, dedication, and innovation, the graphics and overall quality of games have gotten better. A lot better. There are skin textures, semi-realistic or even larger body proportions, hair physics, jiggle physics, in-depth character creation. Kidnap that boy who was playing the original Tomb Raider, throw him down in front of Stellar Blade and watch how his mind would fucking combust into flames. You have to be very ignorant or very oblivious to not see how much sexier video game characters have become over the years. You can't entirely blame developers for making attractive women when that's something that has come with the betterment of game quality. If you were in character creation, you'd have two options. You'd either make an attractive character or an unattractive character. And I don't mean attractive as in smoking hot or unattractive as in hideous. You're making the choice on if you want your character to stand out. In any way, like being beautiful, having a nice body, looking badass, or anything that would make someone want to come back to your character. For developers, they choose the easiest, most obvious option if they want their game to succeed. We all know how this went down, and how that went crazy. We have to be honest with ourselves here. We like attractive things. It's okay to find Tifa attractive, bro. The whole fan base does. It's okay to let your eyes wander while you're waiting for the match to start. Your teammates are probably all staring at it anyways. This whole you play Goon games, you're a Gooner narrative is kind of ostracizing a big portion of the gaming community and attacking another portion of really good games. Just because the game has an attractive main character doesn't mean that it's a bad game with no substance. And just because your homie plays that game doesn't mean that he's a Gooner. I mean, he may be a Gooner, but if it's not affecting you, what's the problem? Just let him Goon. I think another part of this whole discussion is partly due to some guys who think they're doing the court's work by putting on the white armor set and trying to defend our women. Like, bro, you understand men and women are buying the same skins, right? They're getting the same games. This is how some of them make their characters. Nobody asked for you to come and save them. A lot of women, when they play games, want their female character to look hot just like guys do. Even some female creators have came out and butted in on the discussion. These Goon games aren't even inherently a problem, even if we're to discuss the problem of gooning in general. It's not a secret that us guys are probably at the loneliest and horniest time in history. It's not the dev's fault you look at this character and something starts to pop off in your brain. Because if we're being honest, that black and orange website is probably getting more traffic than Twitch. I'm being so serious. Like I could really look at the analytics or something. I didn't really want to bring this up, but I feel like it has probably a lot more merit in this discussion than anything else. A lot of people, not just guys, don't go out much. This has made everybody, not just men, very lonely. Part of the reason why the gaming industry is as popular as it is right now is because the majority of us aren't dating anybody, or not going out to hang out with anybody, and or just deciding to spend most of our time at home. So whether it's EA, Activision Blizzard, Shift Up, NetEase, or fucking Tinder, someone is going to try and turn a profit off of our lonely, easily neural activated minds. When they do, the rest is history. Like I said before, the vast number of these fan-servicey games are a result of a bunch of horny guys and women who just want to look good when they're playing their favorite video games. In a sense, we kind of asked for this. Every time a developer put out something with an attractive main character, we were eating that shit up. And developers know this. The shareholders know this. The fucking corporations know this. Everybody knows it. Nobody except for like a few people were complaining that video game characters are just way too attractive. Because honestly, nobody cares. We were all having fun. Especially me. I have Resident Evil. I'm not going to tell you the mods that I have on there. But anyway, there you have it. Goon games aren't going anywhere, and that's really your fault or your friend's fault. Dude, just play the games you want to play or something. Don't cry about it if you're one of the people who are crying about it. Once again, my name is Monster. Thank you for listening to my rambles. If you have something to add to the discussion, feel free to put it in the comments. Like the video so someone else can be enlightened too, and subscribe to see me yap some more. Hopefully, I'll be talking to you later. Stay easy.